Hi everybody, welcome back. In today's video, I want to show you everything I bought in Korea and Japan. We're going to kick it off with some oliveyoung purchases. The first thing I want to show you is this really popular like sheet mask approach, which is using these sort of like mask pads or toner type pads to build out the mask. So this brand is really famous for it. They're called Biodance. The more popular product is their pink one. The oliveyoung I went to didn't have the pink, but they had the blue. You can kind of see what it looks like from the bottom there, but basically you would take out these pads and use them to kind of build out a mask. The next thing I got at oliveyoung is this shampoo. It's supposed to help with damaged hair or just, you know, really kind of repairing and keeping your hair healthy. I thought this would be really interesting because I do use a lot of really similar products back home, especially from brands like HOMEWARES and HAIRCARE. So like I'm already using salon quality products. So I'm really curious to see how different that is from using the Korean products, for example. Okay, next thing I'm going to show you is this cleansing oil. This is from Manyo. This cleansing oil is a little bit divisive in terms of how people feel towards it because it is a little bit on the thicker side. So there are some people who like it, and I think me personally, I like a bit of a thicker texture cleansing oil. And there are other people who don't really care for the texture and prefer something that's a little bit on the thinner side. So this is it outside of the packaging. Just a nice little cleansing oil, and I love a cleansing oil. For me, the ideal sort of cleansing routine would be in the morning, water and a very light type of cleanser, like a really light, kind of sensitive skin almost type of one. And then in the evening, the cleansing oil, and then the cleansing balm duo to make sure you get all your makeup and all your dirt and all your grime off your skin. This one is popular. This is mung bean cleanser, and it's popular because of the application method. So it's the one where you like crank it and some of it starts to come out from the top, and it is through that cranking that you then are able to get like the correct size. So it's nice because you don't have to be like digging your fingers in and getting things like stuck under your nails. It's just going to be the correct application every time, and this is kind of what it looks like. I'm not going to open it because I'm going to put it in my, I'm not going to open it all the way, but it'll give you an idea of what it looks like. I got one more kind of scalp shampoo care type of thing, which is rather popular at oliveyoung now. It's the Labo H scalp serum. So this is meant to be like a scalp care kind of treatment, and I do like to use scalp scrubs, so I thought this could be an interesting way to do scalp care without using a scrub. And this is a 1+1 with a little sample, so this is basically everything that came inside. So these are all the things that I got, so I think it'll be fun to try. Yeah, I think it'll be cool. So that is the first oliveyoung bag down, but don't worry, we have 2 more to go. All right, so this is the next oliveyoung bag. I bought this at oliveyoung on like my first day here. It is a lip balm from 3CE. It's a lovely little lip balm. The color of this lip balm is Rain or Shine. Very nice. All right, in this bag are an outstanding amount of sheet masks. So the first sheet mask pack is from Primera. I've mentioned this in a couple other videos, but basically I'm a big Primera fan right now. I really like them. Their whole brand is really focused on using retinols and vitamin C. So their kind of thing they're famous for is combining the vitamin C and retinol together, and that is true of this mask as well. It's supposed to have the 2 ingredients there together. So this one is a 5-pack. The next sheet masks I got were the ones from Abib that I told you my friend raved about. So I have them basically in every formulation. So there's 3 types. 1 for sensitive skin, 1 for mature skin, and 1 for skin that just needs moisture. So I've got loads and loads of those. I mean, like, look at this. Crazy. I think I also mentioned that I'm a big fan of the Primera lip balm. I pretty much like everything I've gotten from Primera. So this is the Primera lip balm. This one has a slight like plumping effect. It has a bit of that peppermint in it. This color is rosy. I have 2 of the rosies, one of the clear coat and one of the sort of red color. It's called Shy Red, but I would say it's more of like a mauve-y pink. Okay, back to sheet masks. Next one are these microneedle ones. These are super popular online. I think just because they're really interesting, the method around them. So you put on the serum first and then the mask itself. You can kind of see the 2-step here. So here's the serum, here's the mask. So I got 10 of these, and I have some in the fridge as well. Then even more stuff. So we have this little essence from Primera. Amazing. Looking forward to trying this out. I had been using SK2 as my main essence, and that ran out. And then I found out there's this whole SK2 scandal, so I'm not using SK2 anymore. I'm moving on. I'm gonna try out Primera. I also have some stuff from Sulhwasoo to share with you. Sorry, I just like ruined this packaging. This is a nice little glowy toner. It's from Nambojin. So basically their thing is they use a number system for their products. So there's like, I think it's 1, 3, and 5. 3 is supposed to be for people who want to like improve their skin's, like the pores and how the quality of their skin looks like. So that's the one I got. I got number 3. So this is the toner, and then there's like other products that go with it. So if you do end up really liking their system or whatnot, you can literally buy every single product within that number range. Okay, next we have some nice eye cream. I also got some from Sulhwasoo, but I thought this one could be nice as well. I kind of regret my Sulhwasoo purchases because I spent like a truckload, and there's really similar products at oliveyoung, but you live and you learn, okay? There's no, it's not wasted money, because it's not as if it's gonna like go bad, you know, like it's gonna be in a closed container until I use it. So anyways, eye cream from CMP. My friend, the same one who recommended the Abib masks, is also recommending Estura. Estura is quite popular, I would say, across oliveyoung right now. Like there's a few of their products that are in that top 10 at oliveyoung. This brand is part of More Pacific, and their whole like brand identity is that it's focused on medical grade skincare. So it's supposed to be very science and evidence backed. So I got their ampoule, and as you can see, it comes with a couple extras. So let's open that up. Okay. So here's everything. So we have the ampoule itself. Nice. We have a mini of the cream. I also have a full size of this. We have some nice little pads, and then we have some nice little masks. So nice. We have a little set there. So I'm gonna put that to the side. Okay, great. All right, let's do the next oliveyoung bag. This bag though is a lot more simple and straightforward, I feel like, than the other ones. So basically I had bought these eye products when I was at oliveyoung, these eyebrow pencils, because mine, one size 1, just ran out while I was on this trip, and I ended up really liking it. So I just bought 3 more. So now I have 4 of them. And then the same is true about the Primera masks. Is when I first came to Korea, I learned about Primera because I went to their pop-up in Seongsu. I came across it, I went in, I thought this is really cool. And at the pop-up, there was this really cool activation where basically you opened a random like capsule, and inside the capsule you would receive a discount code, and then you would be able to redeem that at a purchase at the till. So I had redeemed mine, which was like 40% off for a purchase of their sheet mask pack. And then after that, I really enjoyed it, and I was kicking myself like, oh, I need to go back to the Seongsu pop-up. I need to get a better discount. I need to get the discount code again, and then this time like really buy some stuff. Little did I know, the day I went to the Seongsu pop-up was the day before it closed for all eternity. So there was no going back to the Seongsu pop-up. Super sad. So anyways, when I figured that out, I decided to just buy more at oliveyoung, because oliveyoung was having a sale, though not as good as the 40% off I got in Seongsu. I'm struggling because everything's taped up and my nails aren't really picking up the tape. Why is everything taped up? What is with this security system? Ugh, driving me mad. Cool. But yeah, you know what these look like, so I don't need to show you, but I bought another 15, so I have 20 now. Amazing. That's so great. Okay, now that we've done all the really affordable parts of my skincare, let's go to the ridiculous part of my skincare haul, which is the Sulhwasoo purchase. Like I said, I feel like I kind of got robbed at Sulhwasoo with how much money I spent there, but it's fine. Also, this was a gift I got from one of my friends. How cute. It is a soju dispenser. Love. Okay, let's get started on this Sulhwasoo thing. So first things first, no particular order, just going through the box, is the Sulhwasoo toner. So yeah, like I said, I went to Sulhwasoo because I wanted a replacement for my SK2 stuff, and by God did I find it. So yeah, this is a Sulhwasoo toner. I love their packaging. It is so luxe. It's so fucking heavy. Okay, this is the Sulhwasoo serum, the Ultimate S serum. Also really cool, very luxurious packaging. And I have to give it to Sulhwasoo. They're very generous with their samples. So this is the Ultimate S S Skin Kit. This is just samples, and there are 3 items within it. So let's look at the 3 items. Okay, so there's a miniature version of the serum you just saw, and then these are creams. What I love about Sulhwasoo, for those who might not be familiar with the brand, is they mimic a lot of Korean traditional crafts and Korean traditional pottery within their packaging. So like this is really akin to like traditional Korean pottery, which I think is so cool. Amazing. All right, this is one of the big boys. This is the serum, and this is kind of the samples that come with the serum. So the serum itself, actually don't know what's inside here. Serum, a cleanser, another serum, and a cream. So that's that. Oh my God, how much more skincare does a girl need? Okay, oh my goodness. How am I gonna fit all this in my luggage? Guys, I don't know. Oh my God, I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Oh gosh, wow. All right, wow. Okay, another Sulhwasoo package. I actually don't know what this one is for. I think it's for the cream. So you have the Ultimate Eye Cream. No, the Ultimate Eye Cream, the sample of the S Cream, this first activating serum, another cleansing oil, and another cleansing foam. So we're getting even more of the cleanser stuff, but the main point of this one is the eye cream, and then the rest is just like a gift, which is cool. We love. Oh God. No, I need to get all this out somehow. Okay, and the final thing in here, just a little bit of a sample in here, is these 2 little babies. This is the Essential Balancing Water Lotion, and then the Emulsion, which is the same thing that I have been using. I've been using a sample kind of this whole time that I've been in Korea. So this is just more of that same sample that I have, which is great. So in reality, what I paid for was the serum, the toner, and the eye cream. And then this is basically everything I got. But obviously all these samples are included in the price. These aren't really free. You get what I'm saying? Like they're able to charge you such a ridiculous amount for these products because you're getting like this little set basically. Okay, I think that's all the skincare. Yeah. That's great. Let's talk quickly about the Japanese skincare stuff. So we didn't really get that much skincare in Japan, I'll be honest. What I do have is in the fridge. Oh guys, I found more skincare, more Korean skincare as well. Oh my God. Okay, so this is what I got in Japan, which are these face masks. These are 2 popular ones. This is a V mask, and this is just like a standard face mask. What I don't like about the Japanese ones, which I guess you can take multiple perspectives on the same thing. I understand their approach. It's probably, or I would say maybe definitely even more sustainable to have 1 plastic package with multiple masks inside rather than 1 mask per package. But as a user, I kind of prefer the 1 mask per package because this, if you don't close it correctly, leaks everywhere. So that's why they're unopened because yeah, these need to be transported safely. More of these in the fridge. And as I was saying, I got gifted some skincare as well. So this is just a couple of my friend's favorite skincare items that she gifted me, but it's not, you know, nothing I paid for. So let's just get it out. Wow, just so much stuff. There's just so much stuff. Okay. Wow, I'm like running out of space around me. First thing is this little set from Dewy Tree. This one is a snail emulsion, and this one is a snail, snail sort of like essence. So these are just additional little things that I could add into my skincare. And the focus here is very like anti-aging. It's supposed to prevent wrinkles. So lovely little set. Thank you to my friend. The next thing she got me, which is a product that she also really loves, so now we can match, is this whipped facial cream. So this is just for, you know, cleaning the skin. I'm just trying to figure out what's the easiest way to open this. This is what it looks like, and you can see the ingredients here are pretty all natural. So this is 100% vegan. It is a patented whip base, whatever that means. Vegetable glycerin, avocado oil that's been cold pressed, vegan collagen, lime essential oil, peptides, and then a Centella asiatis, an extract. I can't pronounce things very well. But yeah, so this is a face wash cleanser that she's really been enjoying, and she has it, so now we match. Another thing that she got from me, which she's very kindly put in this little Ziploc baggie for me, are basically a bunch of different sponges. So in Korea, they have a foundation applicator based on your skin concern. So different sponges for those who have wrinkles versus those who have oily skin. So this is just for me to kind of try out and kind of learn the difference, learn which one is going to work best for my skin. Another big thank you. Oh, guys, there's so much stuff. I'm like really getting a little stressed out at this point. Okay, next thing. So I'm just trying to remember. Oh, we did buy more in Japan, actually. I just forgot about it. Give me one. The two other things I got when I was in Japan, which I have actually been using, or at least one of them I've been using, are hair care products. So this one is the And Honey Melt Oil. So I've just been using this, you know, as like a bit of a finishing oil on my hair. So I have this oil, which is really lovely, and I have used this, and I can vouch for how lovely it is. And then this is the Pheno hair mask. Now this hair mask you can obviously get outside of Japan, but because it is Japanese, I wanted to get it in Japan. So yeah, the Pheno hair mask, it's just known for making your hair super glossy, super shiny. And that's pretty much it for what I got in Japan. I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really do that much shopping in Japan for skincare because I knew I was gonna buy it in Korea. But I do have some other purchases to show you in terms of clothes, but we'll get to that at the end. The other thing that we did in Korea that I was really keen to do was to go to the nail mall and actually buy some nail products because I do my nails at home and I have a Korean gel system that I use at home. So I wanted to buy the nail products there. So here's everything I bought at the Korean nail mall. I spent like around 70,000 won, so about $70, but I would say half of that 70 is just this one item, which is a nail clipper. I wanted to buy the nail clippers in Korea because when I got my nails done here, what I noticed was how much thinner their cuticle clippers were versus the ones that I myself have purchased in Europe. So this is the one I bought, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's just so much thinner. I feel like so much more precise that I can be with my cuticles than what I have been able to do in Europe. So really excited to use this product. And then I bought a bunch of different polishes. I stayed with one brand for no real reason other than I just thought it could be nice to get like one brand system. The one exception to that is this Jello polish I got. And this is in the color JC06, and it's basically just like a very gorgeous pink. Everything I got is pink. Just to let you know, like I only do pink nails. That's just me, that's just who I am as a person. So then everything else I got is pinks from this brand called Ya. I just thought it was a funny brand name. You can kind of see the colors at the top. So it's everything from like a light pink to a more dusty pink. So I think these would be great additions to what I already have at home. And the polishes, I mean, they were pretty cheap. They were like I said, it was 70,000 won, or just about 70, a little bit underneath that for everything, and this one was about 35 of that, so pretty affordable in my opinion. And then I also got the top coat and the base coat from the same brand, from Ya. So that's everything there. Beautiful. And then they just gave me some freebies, some very coarse little nail files, which I'm gonna keep with me. So I'm actually gonna pop these inside. I think it's quite cute because it's such a great way to do your advertising as a nail supply place, to have nail files with your business info on it. Okay, that's everything from the nail supply. That's everything from oliveyoung. Okay, the final stuff I got before we get on to clothes, because I bought two clothing items, is when we were in PAJU, I bought this really wonderful bit of Korean goodies. Oh wait, I found some more oliveyoung stuff at the bottom of this. Oh wait, no, I did get more. Stop. Okay, wait a second. Before we get too far, I almost forgot two other things that I received. So I met with one of my friends, and her favorite product at oliveyoung is this honey mask. So we bought this honey mask. It was part of oliveyoung's awards in 2022 as well. How cool. So this is from the brand I'm from, a pretty popular brand, I'd say. So I have their honey mask, and inside it also comes with their fig scrub mask. So we're gonna put this away. And my friend, very cute, how cute is this, made me this pouch, and it has a cow and a moon on it because my name in Korean that I would use, because in Korean names are 3 syllables, so there would be a lot of times where I'd have to shorten my given name into 3 syllables. So the way I'd shorten it is by saying so, and then my first name would become Tali. So also means cow in Korean, and Tal that I use, Tali, is moon. So the cow that jumped over the moon, and then they added a lot of cute patches. Adorable. One of the best things I've gotten. Okay, what I bought at PAJU. So in PAJU, what I got was just some really traditional kind of stuff. So basically, I really wanted to get a nice little set so that I can be eating Korean food properly when I get back home. So I've got my spoon and my chopsticks here. And then the creme de la creme is this gonggibap 그릇 that I bought, which is like the real deal one. Like it's made from bronze. It's super heavy. And it's the type of one that you would really save for special occasions, but every day is a special occasion for me. So I got this in PAJU and I love it. And guys, I think that's everything from the little stuff. Let's talk really quickly about the clothes. Okay, I bought 2 clothing items in Japan and Korea. So one in Japan, which are these Evisu jeans. If you know Evisu, you know that they're pretty famous, I would say, Japanese streetwear brand. They're based in Osaka, and I went to their Harajuku store and I bought these jeans, which I think are so cool. They're massive because they are massive. These are men's 34. They're way too big for me, but they have this cool kind of baggy look when you wear them. So I do like these. These are fun. And the thing I bought in Seoul was this suede jacket. So this is 100% real leather suede. It's from this Korean brand or wholesaler. I have no idea how much of a brand they really are, but I just got it at a little shop in Seongsu and I think it's super cute and I'm excited to wear it. I was wanting like a suede jacket, so I think it's nice to have one join the arsenal. And that's it. I mean, I'm saying that's it as if this isn't just like an unfathomable hoard of stuff. That is so much stuff. But that is everything I bought in Japan and Korea. Now it's time to put this all away. So yeah, thank you so much. Let me know what you think. I think I'm going to also be posting in the future like my thoughts on these products as I actually start to use them once we start to get to like having some empties. But let me know what you think. Anything that you've tried before, anything that you're more curious about than others. And yeah, wish me luck as I put this all away. Bye guys, have a nice day.